Happy Wednesday, everyone. I am doing a video today. We're going to be discussing how to price vacant land in non-disclosure states. Question we get asked all the time. It's not hard. It's hard to feel a little confident. I'll say that. It's hard to feel confident in some of your pricing, considering your pricing based off of for sale data, pending data, things like that. But we're going to look at a couple different things. I'm going to show you different little aspects, and then another way to do it, basically reaching out to realtors and things like that. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. To gain even more confidence, it's gaining MLS access, talking to local realtors. That's the best way. But you're still going to be able to price it. You're going to get close. I'll tell you that. Okay, you'll get close enough. So stoked to have you guys here. If you guys don't know, hopefully you do know, Land Insights data is going to be out soon. So here, set up a demo call. The data is insane. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you get on that. Yes. Oh, Tim, yeah, I'll show you guys today. So pretty cool. So we're going to show you basically a really simple way to do this. It's actually, people put more thought in this than they should, right? They think it's so hard. Oh, it's non-disclosure. What am I supposed to do? It's really not that hard. Just get the freaking mail out there. That's it. Okay, cool. So let's get right into it. No need to hear me yabbering on. So I have a county I already identified. So here we are. We're gonna do Teton County, Idaho. Okay, so you can see here. Let's go here. Let's go to the solds. What do we see? A bunch of dashes, right? It means we can't price anything. We don't know what these things sold for, right? Oh no, we have no idea. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. So what we're going to do is go here. We'll go into Redfin, Kenton County ID. Let's download some data. So what I want to say, okay, so we see here a bunch of for sale stuff. Let's go for sale. Let's go land only. Now I'm going to show a couple different methods, and then we'll stack those methods together. Hang on, I just lost my computer. Hang on one second. My computer just went out. Awesome. Okay, I'm back. All right, we're good to go. Sorry, I lost my computer for a minute. Anyways, okay, so here we are. So this, I'm going to show you a few different methods today. Method 1 is going to just be with for sale data. Method 2, we're going to use different we're going to use houses, and then obviously you call realtors is another method. So let's start right now just by looking at what we have for sale. Okay, so we have a ton of data here. We're going to filter this stuff out a little bit. Let's go here. Let's go filter. Let's take out the coming soons. Let's just do lot sizes. Let's do 4+. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I want to just see what some of the smaller lots are selling for and see if this is like even a good area to do like maybe infill lot stuff, right? Let's take a look. So look how much this stuff is listed for, you know. Even infill lots are pretty dang good over here. So you could even do infill lots if you wanted. But let's just work in the bigger stuff today. So let's go here. We'll do no max. Let's go minimum. Let's go 4 acres plus. Okay, wow. So we got quite a bit of data. You can see all this. Tons of data. That's what we like to see. Now we're going to categorize this, separate this in a couple different ways. Okay. All right. So step 1, let's download all this for sale data. Okay. So we have all this for sale stuff. Okay. Download. Let's upload this right here. Import, browse, upload, browse. This one right here. Okay, cool. So we'll take all this. I don't really care about all this crap right here. Let's take this out. All right, so this is going to be acres. I'm going to change this to PPA. I could delete this line right here. I'm going to just make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. Let's see. Okay, cool. Make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. A little bit better. Okay. So we're going to change this to acres PPA. So we're going to go here. We're going to go equals. We're going to take the lot size divided by 43,560. Autofill that. Actually, let's just move this right here. PPA, price per acres. We're going to take this divided by, sorry, we're going to take this divided by this. Oops. Okay, cool. So there we go. Let's change these two to format, number, financial. Let's see. Okay. Global. Okay, we're done. That's it. You guys are done. We priced it. We're good to go. That easy, right? Now let's keep going. So delete these columns. We'll get rid of this, some of this stuff. Okay, cool. Okay, let's change this. Let's turn this into filters. Okay, let's sort this by the PPA. Okay, A to Z right here. So we have okay, cool. All right, we can see right here. I mean, this is kind of a little lumpy, our pricing. I'm not going to go into too crazy a detail today, like where I'm going to go break it down by zip codes or all that stuff. I'm just showing you a grand overarching view, and then this is something that you could replicate yourself. Why can't I view freeze one row? Okay. Okay, so we got that. So we have a ton of properties with 4 acres, 87 they're listed for, all this stuff, whatever. Okay. Now the next step, that is rename. These are the 4 sales. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go. I want to go here. I want to go type of data. I want to change this now. I want to go to under contract pending. Okay, now obviously it's not going to show me what it's under contract pending for, but because it went pending, we're going to look at how fast stuff went pending, and that's going to help us kind of figure out what the right pricing is. So here we go. So let's go here. It's file, import, upload, browse. Okay, create new, replace, import. Okay. Delete row. Make this bigger. Let's see. Let's delete this. Why isn't my music playing? Contingent pending. Okay. Year bill, lot size. Let's change this. Move this to here. Let's change this to acres and PPA. Let's get rid of all this stuff. I don't need all this. I like a limited spreadsheet. Oh, it's so much nicer. Oh, it's so much better. Where is Spotify? Alexa, play. What is happening? Listening on. Let's see. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's change this. So this is acres equals this. 33560. What the heck is happening here? Okay, price per acre equals this divided by this. This and this. We're going to go format. We're going to change this number. Okay, cool. So we looked at this. You can see here, we already have two that are showing that it's pretty similar. Belt Road. They could be the same. I don't think they're the same listing. Okay. We got 4 acres. We have 4 acres. This 15 acre went under contract pretty quick. So we could look at this. We go here. We could say, well, how fast did this go pending? Right. So let's take a look here. September 19th went pending, October 11th. Okay. So that's pretty quick. So that's good to see because that helps us determine like if we were priced right. So let's check this out. Let's go solds. Now, the solds are not going to have all the data, right? Obviously. Let's check the 1 year solds. 4 acres plus. Sorry, let me check. Okay, cool. Sorry, I can't work without music. Cool. Well, we got 4 acres plus, C64. So all these. What the tick? Well, that's strange. I'm seeing sold data. No, they're not showing the last price. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to try downloading this and see what it comes up with. For some reason, it's showing sold prices, which is strange. Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay. So let's go here. Let's go file, import, upload, browse. Okay. Delete some columns here. Let's delete this row. Let's get rid of be happy. Acres. PPA. See if this has any. No days on market. It's nice when they show you the days on market. That's the best. That's interesting. So this before was not showing me any sold data. So when I'm on Zillow, so I have nothing on Zillow. No sold data at all. And these are the same exact deals, right? But then when I go onto Redfin, I do have it for some reason. Not all of it, but some of it. That's very interesting. Good to know. That's going to help. Well, I'm going to do this pretending we don't see that. Okay. Pretend we don't know this, but I'm going to still do my formulas. Then we'll double check things because we know what stuff is going for, right? So here we go. Let's do this. Let's go acres. Let's go. Format number. Change the currency. Let's change this. Drop this down. Okay. Let's see what we're working with. So we have our PPAs, we have all that stuff, which is interesting. That's very interesting that it's there. Very good to see. So A to Z. Okay. All right, let's start with this. So this we have sold, rename, sold, rename, pending. Okay, so here's our for sales. Let's do this. Let's insert a row, column to the left. And I'm going to say averages. I'm going to go here. I'm going to look at this. So the fours are pretty much selling pretty. I'm just looking kind of quickly to see what stuff is selling for. Let's just go averages, so equals. Here to here. Then let's do average. I don't know what is going on with this thing. Christmas music. All right, so we're going to take some averages here. I'm going to be selective. I'm going to actually do pretty tight ranges. Average here. Trying to grab like 5 pieces of data per and just try to get a good average. Equals average. So let's go down. Let's grab some more averages here. 38. I'll go up to 49. Okay, cool. Okay, so do we have, don't really, it's very lumpy, right? We have some weird data here. So we have this crazy 390K per acre property. I wonder why. Let's see how long. This has been on market for 368 days. So they're probably drastically overpriced. So I'm going to delete this one out. This is probably the exact same thing. Some people are just reaching, right? They'll just throw stuff up there. See how long it's been on there? I'm going to get rid of that. Because they're just on the market so long, I'm just going to get rid of them. This one right here. $4.95 acres. It's been on the market for a little while. It is overpriced, but that doesn't mean it's not going to sell. It's just overpriced, right? Let's check out this one. 161 days. Let's check out some of these lower priced ones. Maybe these are only been on the market for a few days. Let's see. Oh, 111 days, about 49K an acre. So we got an average of 85 and 83. Okay, then one. Let's see why this guy sold so fast. This has been on market for a long time. Ideally located here. Blah 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 blah. Approved home plans. Interesting. This one's not selling. I don't see anything inherently wrong with this property. I think it's just a bad listing because they don't have any like recent lot line photos. You know, nothing with like lot lines that are recent. Like you can see here is probably the actual road, or is it here? We don't really know. There's not really a good anything really showing what's going on here, right? Holy hell. That is probably why $1,600 a month HOA fee. What? That's insane. Let me see if that's par for the course around here. $1,200 a month HOA fee. Yeah, that would probably do it. That would probably do it. Wow. So that's why that's sitting on the market for so long. It is insane. That is an insane HOA fee. Crazy. It's a pretty drastic HOA fee. That's probably why it's so messed up. So let's clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna actually delete that one just because I want to get a cleaner run on my pricing. Okay, cool. Let's look at this. These two are crazy. Super low. Nice property. No real lot lines or anything like that. So I don't know what I'm looking at as far as that goes. So it's really hard to tell. Is that the property? Probably not. So listed active May 29th. Never dropped the price. Never did anything. So, and it's listed way under market. It's crazy. Two parcels in this YouTube chat where you're interacting. Yeah, I'm here. You could chat with me. What do you got? Access to beautifully 5-acre wooded lots. Okay, cool. This is good. So this is listed for 440. They dropped the price drastically. Sold MLS 215. So this is 215. So road wise, I don't know where the road is for this guy. This is a bad listing though. I'll tell you that. All right, 900K, 2,700 a month HOA fee. Oh my God, who's paying that stuff? That is insane. Jeez. What is wrong with people? I would never pay that. 19 acres, active, has new to the market, 100. So we got listed for 2.4. Jeez. Crazy. I think we're gonna delete that one. That's listed way above. It's because it's got a it's active, meaning basically there are people like farming it already. So I'm gonna reduce. What's this one? Why is this 12K? Okay. This is on the market for 9 days, and it's super low. Wonder why. This is driving our numbers down, so we're gonna take that one out. And I think we're gonna remove this one as well. Trying to get this a little flatter. Okay, that's better. 68. Average. From here to here instead. Number. Okay, cool. 51. All right, then we got a big drop there. Why is this for 10K an acre? Okay, so a lot of these already sold. All right, so this one is a little bit low. Yeah, it's definitely a tough county to work. The HOA fees are insane in some of this stuff. It's crazy. Okay, so let's see. We got kind of weird right there. 15K an acre. List 64 to 51. That's not the worst. I'm gonna leave that. Let me try this. Let me delete this. Okay, I like that. 64 to no 31. It's a huge drop. Okay. 33. 40 acres, stunning tent views. Blah, 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 blah. 400 days on the market. Something must be wrong with that one. It's such a huge drop off when you hit this 38 acre mark compared to not a lot of sales in this 20 to 38 marks. It's pretty interesting. Okay, we got a high one here. Pretty dang high here. Just trying to flatten out that curve a little bit, taking out some of these outliers. 27, 36, 26. New days be merry and bright. Christmas is being bright. Okay. This is listed high, 140 days, large stock bonds. It's a ranch. It's an active ranch, so I'm actually going to take that out. Active ranch. So this is an income producing property. It does not compare to vacant land. This is interesting. It's got its own airport runway, so we're going to take that out. Okay, so let's delete these. Okay, cool. So I got good averages here. Seems like it drops pretty consistently down. We're gonna have to infer something here, but we got 85 to 83 to 76. Okay, let's check our pendings real quick. So let's go here. Let's go view. Freeze one row. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go create filters. Great. Okay, perfect. So these are the only pending ones. So we kind of see like, okay, so we got 62K here. What's our average for this area was like 85. So below market, I'd say we got, oh wait, hold on. Oh, thank you, baby. It's time. All right, so let's see. We got 63, 68 for the 10s, 63. So we're below market here. The 10s, good. We're pretty much on market for the 10s. We're pretty much on point. And then we have what, 80 acres? So we had 21. Let's check the pendings right here. 60 acre plus, we had 55. So it looks like this one right here went pending. They might have accepted a lowball offer though, considering. Let's see how fast it went pending. Listed. It went pending really quick, but they've been under contract for a year. So it sounds like this is more of an entitlement play, like a major subdivision or something like that. That's what this kind of looks like to me. So I'm actually going to take that out because this looks like it's a bigger play than what we're looking at. So let's move that down. Let's get rid of that. All right, that drops it to 32. Let's check our for sales in this range, about 36 to 30. Yeah, we're pretty good there. Okay, so that's pretty much what I would do. Now, what I would do from here, so here's my averages. I'm going to say for pricing, I'm going to take for this, I'm going to take this times 0.9. I'm going to take off 10% off the top of that. All right. Now you could do this either way. You could do it like this, or you could just adjust your pricing a little bit, like maybe instead of offering 55%, offer 50%. Either way, but I'm just going to take it off the average of my acreage size, just because I'm going to build in, typically stuff sells for about 5 to 10% underneath the market price that's listed at. So we'll check that. So that's what I'm thinking the averages are going to be. 90% of list. Okay, so that's 90% of list, right? So I'm thinking that if everything were to sell here, projected sale, let's go here. We would go this times this. Okay, so this is my thought process of what I think market price is going to be in this area, right? No, that didn't help me. Okay. Okay, let me copy this. Now let me paste that. All right, whatever. Anyways, I don't really feel like messing with that today. 77,332. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. So this projected sale, kind of what I think the projected sales are going to be, what they would actually sell for. Now, for some reason, Redfin has the sold data. So let's run the scenario through as if it didn't have the sold data, but let's just, for some reason it has it. We're gonna go with it, right? We're gonna play this out as if it did, as if it did not. So I'm gonna compare what my pricing was compared to the actual sold data. So let's go here. Let's go averages. Average. I'll have to remove the zeros, so I'll go back to that. Equals average. Pretty good. There's a lot of sold data. I'm very surprised that Redfin had this data. I guess because Redfin pulls from the MLS a lot of their data. So I guess since the MLS has this stuff listed, Redfin will pull it out. This isn't going to always happen, but because it did, hey, it's a happy accident, right? Bob Ross would say. Average. Just helps us kind of point in the right direction. Average. No, they're actually, I looked at it, it actually showed the sold prices. $9.9, $9.9. Either way, we'll look at the averages, whether it's the asking price or it was the sold price. It's unclear. Some look like it was the sold price. Some look like it was the ask. Oops, which one did I just delete? Yeah, that's the right thing. Well, let's just look at these averages. And I want to see if these averages of the ones that are sold are equal or close to the averages we came up with just now. Now, what you could do too is if you, once you kind of figure out some averages, you could call some agents and just ask these questions and say, hey, I'm just curious. Is this kind of what I'm seeing? Is this what stuff is trading for in this area? And ask the questions. I mean, most agents will give you an answer, especially if they want to work with you, right? So we got 86K. We're saying averages are 85. There you go, 86K. So that's good. We got 78 for the 5 acres, and we said the 4 sales. So we're between that. We actually went, we're saying like 83 to 75. So in between that, so it's saying 78. Okay, great. That's close. I got something going on here, some low ends. This could be because I pulled multiple zip codes, but that's saying 44. So it could just be a lack of data. Like I didn't use enough data to kind of get a good projection. This is saying 91. Let me do this. Let me combine some of these. It's average. Let's combine all this. So 64. We got a high outlier though. Probably take that one out. We got 41 for the 6s and up. Now over here, we definitely did not have 41. We had 76 to 69. So curious, this could just be the zip code it was in. Yeah, see, look at these all here are lower and they're 5.2. This is a 5.5, which is higher. 5.2 is lower. and 2.4, which is lower. 5.5 is higher. So I think it's a zip code thing. Most of those higher, the 5.2s are selling in that specific range for a little bit lower in that area. We got 13s up to 20s, about 47. Yeah, so we're off in that a little bit. Same thing. Let's see if 5.2s. So 5.2. So 5.2 is definitely a lower trading zip code. So when actually pricing this market, I would definitely pull and price zip code specifically. So yeah. 20s, they're saying 27, but I got a lot of 5.2s here, say. So 5.2 seems like it's trading a lot lower. Let's go back here. Yeah, I'd say I only have 5.5s on my listed side. So that's an interesting little turn. So our pricing, we can't really get the pricing on that. We got 5.5s, 5.2s here. We got 33 on the over 31s. Got pretty close. We're 36 to 32. Good there. 44s. We do have a high outlier and a super low outlier. And 2.2. Let's remove that. And let's remove this. High outlier. Okay, so that brings us down to 21. We are at 21. So there you go. So I think this is pretty solid pricing as far as things go. I mean, when you're looking at this, are you going to be perfect? No, you're going to get it close though, right? If I get this and I mail somebody and I say, hey, you have a 4-acre parcel, we're offering you, 369. We're going to, we're sending an offer for, 310, 1, 2, 3 times 0.55. We're offering 170K. Maybe they'll say yes, maybe they'll say no. I'd probably bump that up, maybe like 60% of market there. Just try to get some calls in. But this is going to get you close. Is it going to be perfect? No, right? So that's one way to do this. Another way to do this, and it's not going to be, this isn't going to really work for a lot of these like bigger lots, but anything smaller, right? What you can do with the smaller lots, I'll just show you real quick. I'm not going to actually do the whole 9, but I'm going to show you. Let's go here. Let's go filters. Let's go for sales. I'm going to do active and under contract pending. I'm going to go, let's say it's below. Okay, let's look at houses. All right, so let's just say we were looking at houses. Wow, there's only 2 houses for sale here. That's crazy. So this isn't really going to help us. Oh, that's why. Okay, I knew something was wrong here. So anything smaller, like the 2 acres and below, you could do this pretty well with. What you do is you take these houses, right? And you could take the house itself, especially new construction. So let's go here. Let's go year built, 2022 and above. Okay, so you got a lot of houses that are built that way. So you could take these houses, and based on this, you could basically project kind of what the land value is. So let's say the average house, depending on what they sell for, let's just say it's 1.4 million. Is like the average house in this area. So we're going to take 20% of that, right? So that's $280,000. And then we're probably going to offer, like that's probably the land value right here is about 280K. So then what I would say is from there, I would offer like 140 on this. Now work ourselves forward. So this is like a 4,000, that's a 4,800 square foot house. It's a big house. Let's check out 4,800. See what this number comes out to. Not 792. Okay. And then if we're buying this, the land value was it was like 360, I think we said, right? Okay. So here, if you're at 1.15, they're asking 1.875. So that's about right. So for an average house, it's 48.55. It's between 165 and 185 a square. These are higher finishes, so we're probably going to say 185 a square here. So 898 plus 360 puts you at 1.258, right? Now, as a builder, that's what they want to make. That's their profit margin right there. They want to make 300K on a house. So let's check out this one right here. So we got 3559 times 185 plus the 360, 1018. Look at that. They're going to make 400K on this house. Here's a 1600 square foot house, 1667 times 185 a square. It's 308 to build plus 360 for your land value. 668. Boom. They're making 200K on that house. This is a different type of house. This is like high grade finishes. That's why it's so expensive. Same here. It's probably super high grade finishes, not your average build. So 2950 right here. 2950. 185 squares for like a pretty well built house, right? 545. It's 360,000. About 905. So I could kind of project, you could work yourself backwards into land value based upon the houses in the area. So if like this area specifically, like this, maybe call it subdivision, whatever, all the houses are selling for 1.2, 1.5. Well, then you could backwards take 80% of that list price and then take 20% is basically what the land value would be. And then you're offering like whatever that is, 55%. My computer tripped out again. Good times. Sweet. All right, y'all. My computer keeps tripping out on me. So I'm gonna call it for today. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully this is informative. And you could project a lot of this stuff. I would call realtors too. Doesn't hurt. Call them after you get some numbers on your board. Call some realtors. Ask what the prices are. Just say, hey, this is what I'm seeing. So use this. Try it yourself. Go pull some non-disclosure data. Try to price it out. Call a realtor afterwards saying, hey, I'm looking at this data. We're looking to get some deals in this area. I'm seeing stuff trading for X, Y, and Z price. What do you think? And then see if they say. If they say no, then okay, then go with what they're saying. But a lot of times a good realtor will give you the right data. So appreciate it, guys. I'll see you soon. Make sure you're checking out Land Insights data. This is going to be insane. The data is so specific for land. And here you're going to have way more success working with Land Insights data than anybody else's. So thanks, guys. Have a good one.